Hi there, it's Tina here from My Tutor, and you're watching the SAT Math Online Bootcamp. And I am going through the Bluebook Test 5, the predictive module. So if you do well on Module 1, you go to the harder Module 2, and I am currently going through the harder Module 2. I'm more than halfway through, and so it's getting to some hard problems. In this video, we're going to be walking through those hard problems step by step. As always, I recommend that you pause when a new problem shows up on the screen, try solving it on your own, and then unpause and watch how I go through step by step. Whether you're reviewing this material or you're learning it for the first time, you are in the right place. All right, let's do number 14. Again, you can access Desmos by hitting the calculator button within the Bluebook software. I have it pulled up over here just to make videoing easier. And this is when I would definitely put in Desmos. So they give us an equation. They say f is defined by this equation. F of x is the same thing as saying y. So I could just plug in y to the x over 4. Gives me that graph. The equation can be rewritten as y equals 1 plus, I'm going to put the p in, and I will explain why. And it's because when you put in a third variable, so I already have y, x and y, and I put in p, it gives me this option to add a slider. And what I can do then is just put in these values. We're looking for which of the following is closest to the value of p. So the first answer is 16. When I put 16, look how close that is to the graph. So I think that's the right answer, but let's try the other values. 21, nope. 46, nope. 96, way off. So 16 was the right answer. This one would be a bit harder to do algebraically simply because you're changing from x over 4 just to x. You can do it algebraically, but I don't know why you would when Desmos is so easy. Number 15. Time out. Quick interruption from the amazing math problems that you're going through right now to let you know just a couple things. First of all, if things are not making sense as I'm explaining the math problems, comment below because I'll get notified of the comments and I'll be able to help you out. If you need a little bit additional help, so up above is a link to the website where you could take a full diagnostic test, and I will go through and review your results from the test and give you some pointers. We'll set up a phone call, free phone call, to go through and give you some pointers. If you need even more help than just the quick pointers, there are also services that I offer on the website that can help you out and help you increase that SAT score. So have fun enjoying the rest of these math videos, and I'll talk to you soon. Number 15. All right. 15, 6 plus 7r, they give us the whole thing. In the system of equations, p is a constant. The system has no solutions. Okay, like I just mentioned with the slider, I can't use r and w, so I'm going to say r equals x. I'm just writing this down for myself. And then w equals y. Okay, so I'm going to do 6 plus 7x equals py. Again, slider. And then I'm going to do 7x minus 5y equals 5y plus 11. Now, when it says it has no solution, that means the lines don't touch. If the lines don't touch, it would mean that they are parallel. And when I put p to 10, look at those parallel lines. 10 is the answer. Excuse me. If it didn't show up, I needed to go higher than 10. I could change this to whatever value I need and I could keep going, but you could see that 10 worked. Number 16. Seeing why I love the slider so much? It makes it so easy. Okay, the graph. Oh, y equals 2x squared plus bx plus c is shown. B and C are constants. Oh, I probably should have read the whole question. So I could try to move this over and get the, but you could see I could be playing around with it for quite a while, trying to get exactly what it is. Yeah, so I could play around with that for a while. The easier way to do it is I'm going to solve it algebraically, and then we're going to, we'll double check it on the graph. So I know that there's a 0 at the point -3, 0, and there's also 1 at 1, 0. So what that means is I have 2 in front. I have, because the x squared, I have x, when a 0 is -3, when I put it as a factor, it becomes +3. And this becomes -1. And it's because, like, if I solved this for 0, I would get x equals 1. So you need to use the opposite signs when you're doing the factors. And then I'm going to FOIL this out. So I would get x squared first, outer, inner, last. And then I'm going to combine like terms. X squared plus 2x minus 3. And then I'm going to distribute 4x minus 6. So now let's try, B is 4 and C is -6. And look at that. It goes through -3, it goes through 1, and that is at -1/8. So that is correct. So they wanted B times C. 4 times -6 is -24 is the answer for number 16. Awesome. I am going to see you in the next video. I'm about to run out of time on here as well. So we'll see you in the next video to continue with number 18. Hi, I hope you got a lot out of this installment of the SAT Math Online Bootcamp. I am here to answer all your questions. Go ahead and comment below. Or you can click above and you can be taken to the next video in this series. Thank you so much. I hope this helped you out.